My name is Rose Irungu and I'm a digital learning specialist with Fort Worth ISD. Today I'm going to talk to you about communication in its learning. 4 ways of commenting on student assignments. One of them, you can comment on video, you can comment in audio, you can comment on text, or you can comment within the assignment itself. So to get to our assignments, I'm going to click on resources. And then I posted an assignment earlier on, and here's the assignment. So I'm going to click on it. And then I will look at some of the students who submitted my work. And I'm going to comment on those assignments. So I can see that this student right here has submitted an assignment. And how do I know this? Because it is not corrected. That means they've submitted the assignment, but I have not graded it. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to show you how you can comment on that student's assignment. So right here, once the student's assignment opens up, there's a couple of things you can see over here. On this box to our right, you can see that it says that this assessment is not corrected. So I can go ahead and correct the assessment. I can grade it, whatever I want to grade, satisfactory or not satisfactory, or I can give a grade depending on what I want to see. But what's important right now is to give students accurate and timely feedback. Because if they're having to wait forever to get their assignments and then they get back the assignment and it's an F, they didn't have that adequate time to go back and fix it before they have to submit it for a grade. So this is a good thing to give feedback as often as you can. So there are a couple of ways we can do this. One is we can just type the feedback right here. Hi, Angela. I love how you explained the impact of COVID-19, and you keep explaining exactly what you want to tell them. I love how you talked about the impact on COVID-19 in your paper. Please highlight this a little bit more, or please discuss it in greater detail. You can do that. You can go ahead and do that, and she would get that. Another option is to actually record your feedback. And when you're recording your feedback, you can choose to do an audio feedback or you can choose to do a video feedback. An audio feedback, what the students will hear is your voice. And like I said, as teachers teaching online right now, we need to create an online presence. And it's important that your students see you and hear your voice just like they do in class. So if I wanted to click audio feedback, I will just click right here. I don't want to do it because I'm making a video, so it might interfere with my video. I would click audio feedback and I would give feedback to Angela and explain to her why I think she needs to revise this part, or why I think she needs to add on to this or subtract this or do this or the other. In the same way, if I wanted to give a video feedback, it would take a picture of me talking to you like I am right now, but I would be talking to my student and I would explain again the same thing, what I wanted her to do in greater detail. The other thing you can do, so I've shown you how you can do a quick write right here, and how you can record audio and video feedback for the student. The other thing you can do if you wanted to is this work right here. You can click on comments and you can start to comment on the student's work within their text. So for example, if I wanted to highlight something right here, this first sentence, and then I'm going to come and I'm going to start commenting on this. I'm going to add a new comment and I'm going to say, I like how you begin your sentence structure. Sentence. Sentence structure. I like how you begin your sentence structure. And this commenting within the document, and I'm going to post that. Commenting within the document is a very, very powerful and effective feedback tool, because while it's important for me to comment right here, that's very good, and it gives the overall, like the big picture. How is the big picture? How is Angela doing in this assignment? How does she feel? How do I feel about what she wrote? How did she meet the rubric? How did she function? You understand that? But if I begin to comment within the assignment itself, now I can give specific feedback on where I think she needed to to modify her work, or where I think that she needed correction, or where she needed kudos because she did a good job. So like I said, so that's a different way. Again, down here you can have different discussion with the student, because this is me giving feedback to them one way. This is you and the student having discussion, so that if they say, well, I'm not really sure, miss, what you said over there, can you clarify a bit more? Then we can have that discussion, right? So like I said, when you're commenting on student assignments, there's many different ways that you can do this. One is you can give an overall picture right here, where you give the overall feedback on how the student's assignment was. And once you grade the assignment, they don't have to say, miss, why did I get this grade instead of this one? You already have the overall picture right there. Two, you can go ahead and record a video feedback or an audio feedback. And I explained earlier on, the importance of this is so that the students can see your online presence. They can feel their online presence, so they don't feel like they're doing this work by themselves and they're alone and there's nobody to help them. You can also have a you can also have a discussion right here, so that you are walking the student through how they need to complete that assignment, and that they're not struggling by themselves. Again, this is a back and forth discussion with the student. And finally, what I consider to be the most powerful feedback is if they submit a document like an online, like a Word online or a Google Doc. If they submit that to you, then you have the ability to go within the document by clicking right here, and I can highlight what I want to comment on, like I did right here. I highlight what I want to comment on, and I comment on that right here. Okay, what that does is it gives the students specific feedback on the problems, where the areas where they've excelled, or the areas where they have problems and they need to work a bit more on that. So this is very specific feedback, and it's very useful. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope that you will contact your digital learning specialist for your campus if you have any more questions concerning its learning or how to give effective feedback to students. Have a good day.